Hey friends, and welcome to my bathroom. You've been here before when I filmed demos for products, and I am here today to give you a step-by-step guide on how I achieve my wash and goes. And to do that, we're using Uncle Funky's daughter today as our product choice for my wash and go. I am going to get in the shower, co-wash with their Richie Rich, this guy right here, come out in a flash and have my hair super wet still so we can go in with our products. Today I will apply the Super Curl and the, where is she? Hold on. Super Curl and Curly Magic today for our styling products. And after this, I'll get back into my room, show you how it looks when it's semi-air dried completely, and then I'll show you how I use the hair dryer with my diffuser attachment and how I finish it off. So fun day today, yeah? So let me get in here and I'll be right back out. Okay, we just co-washed. Hair is super wet, and I'm first going to apply the Super Curl. You can take your favorite leave-in styling cream. I really like this one in particular because it's very light in nature. It's not super heavy, so you can see the consistency is not super creamy. It's still very moisturizing, so I think this will be an equivalent to a leave-in detangler of your choice. And I love how it runs through very smoothly. I definitely need to apply a conditioner type of product before I go in with the gel. My hair needs the moisture, and I think it helps a ton with my finger combing through. I don't section off more than this. I go in directly with the product, and I'll show you from the back. I like to get some extra product in this section of my hair because it gets the frizziest the fastest. And I simply just use my fingers to rake through the product. That's it. The same thing on the other side, and I'll apply more here because there's more hair on this side, especially on the front parts. I take a little more and I go down in this way to really coat the hair here in the front, because there are little tiny spirals that live there and they'll get missed if I just swoosh in with the product from here, making sure that part of my hair gets some. And I'm going to actually spritz with some water. Hold on. I just wet my hands in the sink and just made my hair more wet because it was getting a little dry. Of course, we'll get it in the back. And now with the Curly Magic, I go on top of the Super Curl. Take your favorite gel, whatever that might be, and in the same way, I go in. The reason why I like to go in with huge sections in this way, because I like my hair to dry big and froey, but still have some definition involved. And I find when I apply to smaller sections, my hair drops a little bit more than I would like, and I constantly need to refluff and reshape my hair during the day so it doesn't get heavy, doesn't fall heavy. I take about 2 pumps worth for each section, and I go in with my fingers, and applying your favorite detangler I feel helps with the gel portion. I like this gel in particular because it's very smoothing. It doesn't catch, it doesn't tangle. So if you were to go in with just the gel alone, you will be fine. But I do think applying a leave-in or a creamy styler of some sort helps with the gel. Regardless, you can never use enough smoothing and detangling, you know? Just all helps. I take the crown portion of my hair forward to get a little more product in that region, because as I said, that's the part that frizzes the fastest. It gets handled the most, I think, when styling my hair. So I make sure that it has a lot of product in that it keeps the definition intact and doesn't frizz so quickly. And again, I pay close attention to my sides. I just go in with a little extra product, not a ton more, and just get into those sides. Especially this side, for some reason, likes to frizz so quickly. I don't know why. I think this side is cut differently, it's shaped differently than this side. But you know, I'm sure you have that problem as well. And then if you see in the back, I just combine the sections together again. And I'm gonna just wet my hands in the sink just so it smooths through a little better to get the product evenly distributed throughout my hair. And that's it. That's my wash and go. I've been doing this for months and I found that applying in my 2 huge sections yields the best shape for me. I would love to hear down below what you guys do. You do 3 sections, 2 sections, 1 section, just all over at once. But we're gonna get back into my room. I'm gonna let this air dry just for a bit so it can set a little more, and I will get back on here with the hair dryer to show you how I finish it off. Okay, we're back inside. Now we're gonna go in with the hair dryer. This air dried for about maybe 1.5 to 2 hours, I think. I always forget to check the time. For the most part, it's dry at the ends, but the insides of my hair are a little wet. So I want to take my, I think this is a Solano, I'm not sure. I'm so helpful. This is definitely Solano attachment and it's hanging by a thread. I have it taped. The thingy's cracked, you know. I'll buy another one, I promise. I use the medium temperature and on the lower setting. And then I just take this to the crown of my hair. I gently press down against my hair. Alright, we finished drying. It's still a little damp. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I feel I don't need to have my hair completely dried. She'll get there, you know? I wanted to use the dry just so it could lift and shape a bit because when it's still very wet, it falls. And I wanted to show you guys the final look, the final shape. My wash and go. Thank you for joining me today on this little wash and go tutorial. I wanted to film a video in me speaking during the demo because I know I do a lot of voiceovers and I really don't go into detail on how I apply, and maybe it's a given that, of course, what else can you possibly describe when you're applying to 2 sections? I mean, like, are you raking through like this or like this? Details are important. Who knows? Maybe some of you were wondering like how I was doing it in the back, or so whatever questions came up. I hope to have answered them with this tutorial and this wash and go demo. Please let me know what your favorite products are for wash and goes to use, whether it's a styling cream, leave-in, a gel, all those combined. I'd love to hear about it. If you like this wash and go demo and wish to see more, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you on here again soon. Until then, keep raking through.